Okay guys, here's an update. All my piping's done right here. My intake tubing. Just want to show you that it's all welded. See, look how clean that is inside. My dump tube, I actually remachined this because it was tiny bit warped after it was welded, but it's okay. I wrapped it, and I'll show you the wrapping here in a second. Yeah, this is my down pipe right here. That's how it's gonna go. The turbo was a bit awkward how it's clocked. It's clocked. It's hard to show the angle, but just a weird angle. Okay, I wanted to talk about something here. This wrap right here is DEI wrap. Never used it before, but I can tell you the quality is outstanding on it. I used the stuff from eBay before. Complete waste of time. That stuff is trash. I don't care what anybody says. I used it, straight garbage. To put this wrap on, you spray the wrap with a spray bottle. You don't soak the wrap in a bucket of water. That's not the proper way to do it, because you'll get it soaking wet and you might warp something because it'll take forever to dry. You never do that. You just lightly spray it, get it damp so you don't get fiber. That was another thing I was going to mention. The fiberglass on this, it doesn't get embedded into your skin. You don't feel anything. That stuff on eBay, oh my god, if you were to do this, you would be like a prickly pear cactus. You would straight own yourself with fiberglass if you touch the eBay stuff. Do not buy the eBay wrap. Not only is it garbage, not only does it burn up. Yes, I've tested it with the torch. It burns up. I'm going to do a future video with my eBay turbo blanket that I'm not going to use, but I'm pretty sure that's going to catch on fire. But I'm not going to spend $200 on a DEI, turbo blanket. It's just not worth the money. But yeah, you spray it down. Just don't even get the eBay stuff. I think this stuff right here was like $15 shipped, and the eBay wrap I got was like $7, but that all went in the trash because not only does the eBay stuff have black dye in it, it just leaks the black dye everywhere. It turns white. It falls apart. It's just no good. And then I was gonna say, oh yeah, these things right here, you can get these at Home Depot. It's $8 for a 10-pack. Just stay away from the eBay stuff, including these metal zip ties, cable ties. Just get what you can at like Lowe's or Home Depot for the little things and what you need to order. Just don't get that cheap Chinese shit. It's like getting the coronavirus. Nothing but trash. Alright, well, I'm going to install the stuff and then I'll be here in a second. Okay guys, I got everything installed. This is a view from underneath the car. Trying to get, yeah, you can see, okay. Yeah, there's the welding bung right there going up. Trying to get the light in there. Let's see the wastegate. Can see the dump tube. The turbo compressor. That's where the downpipe's at. This right here, let me see. Damn, you can't even get it. Barely clears the oil filter by like maybe a millimeter. Barely a millimeter. Yeah, maybe a millimeter or 2 millimeters. Barely clear. I had a hard time doing the downpipe because of that. But yeah, it goes into there. All the way back. It's all 3 inches all the way. And see, I have I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. There, that's how I got my oil filter sandwich plate right there. I'm gonna try to get it in there. Oh, I can't get it. There we go, now you can see it. Okay. Yeah, that's a glow shift sandwich plate. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I would probably just, if I were you, go with the fittings instead, because I'm only using one for the feed the oil line. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend it because it pushes the oil filter out like a good 2 inches. And when you have very little clearance like this for the downpipe, that is not a good idea. But the one thing that came out of it good is I didn't have a sharp 90-degree bend when it came out like that. Okay, hold on, I'll show you the rest of the work I did. Okay, I'll try not to move it somewhat. Okay, there we go, just like I said, hooked in right there. So that goes, this right here goes to my PCV valve on the crankcase. That's hooked up to the breather, voila, just like that. I'm showing you in case you guys need to go turbo and you don't know how to hook everything up. Pretty much it's done now, except for the AC lines there. Now you can see the turbo from the top. There we go, there's the top going down. It's pretty much ready to start up. Got my fitting right here, my T, so it doesn't look all ghetto. That's going to my boost gauge in the car. I'm running it here off the intake manifold because this is where all the pressure is going to be. If something happens here or happens somewhere else, I can just check my boost gauge and be like, you know, I'm not getting so and so amount of boost to the intake manifold, something's not right. But yeah, it's finally all finished. This was all custom work. But yeah, see that little fitting right there? I have to plug that up. I have ID 1000 injectors. On the next video, I'm gonna update my fuel system. But the actual like turbo kit and everything itself is done. Yeah, the next video I make is just going to be my fuel return upgrade. Instead of the returnless system that it has right now, it's going to be a full return system. I have an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, and that's what that little piece right there is left open for. And then the ID 1000 injectors, and then once all, oh yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I got another intake fuel tank cap, so I can show you how to do the return system. It's kind of a mess, but let's see. Okay, yeah, this right here is off of, I got this in my fuel, it's not a fuel cap, it's a fuel tank, in the fuel tank cap. I got this off of a 2006 RSX. It's the full line off the car. So instead of having to run steel braided line and worry about it hanging or ripping or dragging or whatever, I got the full. This thing's like, it's 6 feet long, just bent. So you're talking about, there's 9 feet of stainless steel line here. So that's what I'm going to use for my return line, or actually that will be my feed line. I'm sorry, I'm just going to use my regular stock one as my return line, but I do have some braided hose. The braided hose is going to go just up here in the engine bay, and then the steel line is going to go back here, and that way it saves a ton of money. You just have to use a little bit of line. You don't have to, you could use rubber hose from here if you want to be really cheap, but I had already bought the braided line. I think I got like 6 feet of it, so it'll be good for the engine bay right here. And then I got a Carceps fuel rail But yeah, I'll save that to the next video. I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we started it. See, it's going. Look at all that smoke. Woo! But yeah, that thing is going. So far, no leaks. That's what I'm doing right now with a leak check, and I see absolutely nothing. Nothing but this header wrap. This header wrap is wet. Is just feeding. I'm gonna have to get that cover back on the VTEC right there. That solenoid pretty damn close. Wow. Alrighty. But yeah, it's a rocking and it's a rolling. And it even has vacuum on the boost gauge. Well, at least it's showing. Yep, vacuum. Just what I needed. Alright, well, I'm going to update the next video. Thanks for watching. It is leak free.